If you've been following the news lately, you might have heard some rumors about Ja's off-court antics. He's been living life on the edge, flashing his heat on Insta, hitting the strip clubs, and getting into scuffles with youngsters. But hey, who am I to judge? I mean, I once got a little crazy after a game of one-on-one and ended up stuck in a trash can. Ja's just taking it to the next level, that's all. And let's not forget the man's got that bling and wheels to match his ballin' skills. So buckle up, grab some popcorn, and let's get into the wild world of Ja Morant, big-time hoop style. Ja Morant knows how to party after a game, and he doesn't need a cozy hotel room to rest when he can hit up a strip club in Glendale. And not just any club, he chose the classy establishment of Shotgun Willie's. In the club, Ja went full-on rock star and went live on Instagram singing, dancing, and flashing a gun. I mean, carrying a gun is allowed in Colorado, but maybe Ja forgot that he was in town for a league game. Whoops! And he got into a whole lot of trouble for that. When media members alerted the Glendale Police Department about Ja flashing a gun in Shotgun Willie's, they probably thought they were in for a wild night of busting up a disturbance. But to their disappointment, they didn't receive any calls for service at the club regarding a weapon of any type. I guess Ja managed to keep things low-key in there. But the big question on our minds is, how did Ja even get his hands on a gun in the first place? Did he have it stashed away in his basketball shorts? We may never know. This intrigued CBS News Colorado, so they contacted an airline charter partner of the NBA to get the scoop on their policies regarding firearms on charter flights. And CBS was made to understand that even on a chartered flight, all passengers must still go through TSA screenings, and if there are any firearms, they must be declared upon check-in, unloaded, and secured in a locked case under the aircraft in checked luggage. But since none was declared, Ja couldn't have transported his firearm on the airplane. Of course, the caveat is that in Colorado, it's illegal to possess a firearm while under the influence of alcohol or a controlled substance. So, if Ja was partying it up at Shotgun Willie's, he might have been breaking the law. Even though the investigation found that no one was threatened and no firearm was actually located, the fact that people in the video were drinking from open alcohol bottles around Ja as he flashed his gun isn't a good look. But you know what they say, you play, you pay. And in Ja's case, he's paying quite a hefty price for his off-court antics. An 8-game suspension without pay, to be exact. Ouch! Losing $669,000 in salary is not chump change, even for an NBA player living that baller lifestyle. After the incident, Ja Morant tried to make amends for his wild night out by taking full responsibility for his actions and even apologized to his family, teammates, coaches, fans, partners, the city of Memphis, and the entire Grizzlies organization for letting them down. But that ain't all. Some months after losing to the Golden State Warriors, Morant's mom was at a Finish Line shoe store when she got into a dispute with a store employee and called Ja, who arrived with a posse of up to 9 people. That's some serious backup. Getting to the mall, Ja and his friends were confronted by the director of mall security, where he was asked to leave the mall parking lot but refused. In the middle of the altercation, Ja's friend shoved the director's head, and even Ja went as far as threatening the chief that he was alarmed enough to file a police report. 4 days later, Ja took his fighting skills into a pickup basketball game. And things got really ugly for the 17-year-old boy who found himself on the receiving end of his punches. According to the police report, the kid left with a large knot on his head. I'm sure the teenage boy wasn't expecting to get beat up when he showed up for a friendly pickup game. After getting punched, Morant took it further, entering his house and re-emerging with a gun visible in the waistband of his pants. When asked, he said he acted in self-defense, swinging first, but he believed that the boy had been the aggressor because he threw a ball at his head and then stepped toward him, pulling up his pants. But interestingly, Morant was never asked about the gun allegation. Maybe the detectives were too distracted by the fact that someone threw a ball at Morant's head during a game. Morant also said that he was threatened by the teenager who said he would light up the place like fireworks. That is not something you want to hear. Morant should consider getting some extra security. When the prosecutors reviewed the case, he was let off the hook, this time because of insufficient evidence. Ja has also been drawn into the public controversy when the league investigated an allegation that someone in his vehicle pointed the laser light of a gun toward the members of the Indiana Pacers organization. But it was later dismissed after the league concluded that no one was threatened. Have you heard about Ja Morant's new BFF? It's none other than Memphis rapper Moneybagg Yo. These two have been tight since the last 2 seasons, and they're not afraid to show it off on social media. Moneybagg Yo gifted Ja with a diamond BGC chain where he even posted a pic of it on his IG with the caption, "Come get yo trophy." And get this, Moneybagg Yo was so proud of Ja that he sat courtside at a Grizzlies game to give him his new bling. Talk about friendship goals. A fan even asked him on Twitter why he still gave Ja the bling despite the loss, and he said, "You have to accept your losses as you do your winnings. Either way it goes, he's a champ to me. He's been putting on for our city regardless." Recently, Ja decided to take a break from the dating scene and focus on fatherhood. And who can blame him? Being a dad is a full-time job, and from what we can see, he's pretty good at it. Ja has also got some serious bling game after dropping a whopping $55K at Atlanta's Icebox jewelry store. That's a lot of dough, but when you're the star point guard for the Memphis Grizzlies, why not treat yourself, right? But wait, it gets even better. He wasn't alone on this shopping spree. He was hanging out with Gunna while browsing for some new bling. Talk about living the high life. So what did Ja end up buying with all that cash? Oh, just a few things like a 14mm Miami Cuban bracelet, 3 other diamond bracelets, and 2 diamond rings. No big deal, right? And to top it all off, he even got himself a fancy leather icebox travel case to transport all that bling in style. Well, we can't say we're surprised. Ja's got the moves on the court, and now he's got the bling to match. Let's just hope he got some good security to keep all that jewelry safe. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let's watch another one now.